It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here at Arrowhead. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing right away is Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at their 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He keeps it himself. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down. And in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable?
And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Eagles 7, Chiefs nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes now on second down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll get about 2. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. Look him up on a second down and 8. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Third and 5. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Second down and 3. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll run. It's Barkley. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Third and 9. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Third down and 9. Off the play fake. Hurts. Taking off. He'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down. You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On play action, Hurts. He'll tuck it and take off. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down. Now a give to Barkley, running right. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 14, Chiefs 7.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mahomes back. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, here's Hurts. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Here's Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Now Butker to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He's inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Mahomes. That's to the right side and incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's second down. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 40-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
And in motion is Brown. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down. A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up fourth down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think, if you fail on that fourth down, you give the ball to your opponent, and all they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the fourth quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. A run with Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 48.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to safety.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick, that is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
1st down throw, Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Toward the sideline, he's got Hopkins.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here comes 2nd down. Motion man is Rice. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7. First and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles.